Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Mwah. Yes, we are here. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We are going to go ahead and do a little energy update. How are they truly feeling? What are their feelings? And what are maybe some hidden energies around this connection right now? Okay. I just want to go ahead and thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you so much for all your kind words. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for being amazing. Really, truly appreciate you. Also, I just want to go ahead and give a few shout outs for the people who have recently donated to my Cash App. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, Stacy. You're amazing. Amanda. I didn't get the last one. I'll make sure to go ahead and review that the next time around. Yeah, and it really makes me happy. It brings me a lot of joy to feel supported. And so thank you. Thank you for that. Also, if you would like to continue to donate, please use my Cash App to do so. If not, PayPal's great. I do have my Amazon wish list. I have my Indie Deck wish list. And your kind words are really cool too. Super supportive. All good. I'm all good with it. No worries. Yeah, and just like big, big thank yous to everybody who's brought a lot of their positive energy into the space because, we really need it. Like, we're surrounded by a lot of negative energy right now, especially with what's going on with the pandemic, with a lot of like our world. There's just like a lot of possibility to fall into a lower vibrational energy and state. So I'm really happy that we are elevating each other. I'm really happy that we are choosing to rise above the BS, that we're choosing to be compassionate human beings. And yeah, please, you guys, check out my Instagram. I do have testimonials, reviews. I do pick a card readings. I also have a bunch of cool, just like manifestation tips. And I also have a giveaway going on right now. I want you guys to be a part of that. So please do so. And it is a Reiki healing session and a 1-card pull, okay, to any question. As far as the emails, you guys, give me a chance to get back to you on that, just because I'm trying to get through the rotation as fast as possible. I don't like to rush readings. Honestly, I would rather refund you than rush something. I just don't like to rush the process. I like to take my time. So I do appreciate the people who have allowed me to kind of work around like the schedule, considering everything, I like to deliver quality. I don't like to be on edge when I'm reading. And yeah, so I really want to know how you guys are feeling, though. Drop a comment. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please, you guys, get my content out there. It would be great. And also, if you have any ideas for pick a cards, I would love to hear them. I don't mind doing, outside love readings. I'm all down with that. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's it, you guys. Let's go ahead and get these decks. I think I covered everything. If you want to know more about my style of reading, please check me out with in the description box below, okay? So we're only going to do 3 decks here. So let's see. The first is going to be the Muse Tarot. The second is going to be the Lima. The third is going to be the Angel Tarot, yeah? So think about your person. Let's see what's going on. How are they currently feeling? What's the tea? What's really happening here? I love you guys so much. I'm all in my heart space right now. Okay, if you need more time, pause the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and start pile 1. Please stay for your channeled message, you guys, because this is a part of it. Okay, I'm hearing recognition, okay? So there's a lot here. There's a lot being recognized, okay? I had to take a deep breath on that one. What's going on with y'all? Wow, what's really going on with y'all? I'm hearing salt and pepper. Somebody here is salty. Somebody here is adding to the salt. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see. I am getting a lot of dark energy. I will be honest. I feel like your person is really moving through a dark night of the soul right now. There's a lot of, I'm hearing it's unclear. Things are not clear for this person. I feel like there's a lot of energy around not feeling sure. This person can't see. I am getting that they're blindfolded. This person can't see right now. They feel incredibly bound to their thoughts and fears. Okay. It's like this person, they're giving into a lot of their fears right now. And I am hearing recognition. It's like even through this dark, you guys, they are recognizing how special you are. It's like they are recognizing a lot of this is ultimately about them having to move out of their ego. You are dealing with someone who is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Dominant. You are dealing with someone who's an Aquarian, Gemini, or a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. This person, I'm hearing foster care. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so you're dealing with someone who's been through the system. And if that's not the case, they felt that they were abandoned at a very young age, or maybe there was a disconnection here to mother. Yep, I'm getting a lot of just hustle and bustle. I'm getting a lot of instability. I'm getting feeling at odds with life. Like there was a lot of root chakra imbalances here, because I am getting a lot of dynamics here within the family unit that did not help this person grow emotionally. So this person is really kind of navigating some of that right now, and I feel like you're triggering that. You're really triggering them. You are absolutely triggering an immense amount of growth within this person, whether you know it or not. There's a lot of alchemy within this relationship. There's a lot of transformation. But, you know, what's sticking to me the most is that I feel there's a level of, it's like they don't want to see how you've been supportive of them. It's almost like they almost want to throw themselves into the fire. They want to surrender into this energy of being, you know, at odds with themselves. Self-sabotage here. The masculine is self-sabotaging. I am getting a lot of energy. This person, wow, there's a duality. Gemini moon here, or there's air energy here. This person is either in the industry or they do something for work where I am having a vision of them having two faces. So they're constantly working around having two faces. Like there's a duality within their personality where you get to see one side of them and other people see another, or there's someone else behind closed doors. Okay. Listen, that I can't find myself. I'm hearing I can't find myself. This person is like trying to find who they are. I feel like you have been their compass. You have been their light. You have been their center. But they it's like I'm seeing, I'm having a vision of the feminine here grabbing the masculine, or grabbing for their masculine, and they're nowhere to be found. Okay. This connection is really moving through a lot of phases. I feel there's a lot of, it's like, I'm having a vision of this person playing the piano, you guys. I don't know if they play the piano, or there's a lot of playing an instrument, or they like to get their mind off of things. There's a lot of numbing, distracting right now. They don't want to see you. It's almost like I feel like this person has surrendered to their pain. It's like really unfortunate. There's really dark energy. I don't know why they want to forget this. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of them wanting to forget this right now. Maybe it's not something they can handle. I'm hearing numbing to forget, just numbing to forget. Some of you, this came out in the reverse, so this could be a situation where this person doesn't both of you may not even recognize that you guys are soulmates. Maybe this connection is heated, it's very back and forth, it's very intense, it's very full of passion, full of life. But one person does not want to see it here. Who is it, Spirit? Yeah, you're masculine. Listen, they are surrounded by feminine energies. They have a lot of options in love and life in terms of their love life. This person gets a lot of attention. I am getting freckles. They might have freckles. You guys, really cute. They have really cute eyes, like really like chinky eyes. Like, sorry, I shouldn't say that, but really small, very seductive. I'm hearing persuasive eyes, and they know how they can pull people in. Like, this isn't girl, bye. This is a no-brainer. Okay, this person plays an instrument or they play music for a living. They're artists. Maybe they have a strong following. I'm getting a lot of popularity. So look at this. Okay, they got a lot of women on their shoulder. They all want them. I mean, they all want him or her. And I'm hearing unstable ground. Your person is not stable financially or emotionally. This person sees this connection as an illumination of their triggers. They see this as an illumination of their darkest spots, and this scares them. I'm hearing they have written a song about you because you mean that much to them. How are they feeling about you? So why don't we get an overall? What's going on in this connection? How about that? What's going on in this connection? I'm having a vision of a lot of purple energy, you guys. There's a lot of crown chakra, third eye. So this is a strong fifth dimension connection. I feel that a lot of you guys, there's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful link to each other. So you guys might even feel like, I can feel this person in my heart. I can feel what they're feeling. I can feel, I can just feel them, and I'm getting a lot of you guys are just feeling very, very abandoned is what I'm hearing. You're feeling very restricted. You're feeling as if this person isn't honoring you after everything you've done for them. Some of you, this person was in the hospital and you were there supporting them. What's going on in this connection? This person was sick and you guys were there supporting them. So there's a lot of like, how could you? How could you just walk away? Or how could you just ignore what we had? How could you just let this be what it was and not see, the reality of this? This person, listen, this person is actively watching you on social media, and if they have not communicated, they want to communicate. This person really wants to talk to you. I feel like there's some clarity. They recently came into some kind of clarity. They want to kind of discuss this with you. There's a lot of just kind of coming to the realization, okay? And I feel like with the Tower in reverse, ultimately, both of you guys have been wanting to kind of control something. Either they've wanted to control this, or you have wanted to control this. I'm hearing avoidant. Your person has been avoidant of closing this out. They've been avoiding even kind of clearing this or clearing the air. There's been a lot of running. There's been a lot of not wanting to acknowledge their part, okay? There's a lot of inner child stuff. Listen, you guys are working through some heavy past life karma. There's a lot of karmic energy. You guys are really moving through. I'm hearing a plan. There's a divine plan here. You're learning a lot about yourself, okay? So this is not just happening just because. This is not something that's happening because the universe is trying to be cruel, okay? Like, you're really moving through a lot of your own inner child. This person is moving through their own inner child energy. There's a lot of like confronting the past to move into the future. Both of you guys share a similarity, and you're mirroring a lot of, maybe you guys were left in daycare a lot. There was a lot of energy around being left behind. I am seeing one parent kind of drag you guys around, or there's a lot of hectic, again, that foster care energy. Maybe you guys had similarities in that. You want to make sure this isn't about trauma bonding either, because it can literally become really toxic if it does end up like that. You want to make sure it is not about bonding over the things that have happened to you, because then you start surrendering your power. This is more about standing in your power and acknowledging, both of you guys, your experiences and what you've been through, and then moving through them individually, not not together in a way where you guys are trying to save each other, because we know, right, that's not healthy. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, some of you guys are an air sign. I am getting a lot of Piscean energy as well. Could be water in general. So I feel this person, listen, out of all the options that they have, this person is trying to manifest you. Okay. And I feel like a big part of why they're trying to manifest you is because you stand in your power, because you have a lot of wisdom, like you're very smart, you're very intelligent, like you bring a lot to the table. Okay. And I feel like this person sees a lot of value in that. And they really, really want to overcome. It's almost like they want to overcome their fears about this. They really want to overcome their fears that are stopping them from coming towards you. Okay? And this is going to take some time. But out of all the people, you guys, this person, especially if you have air in your chart, they are trying to manifest you out of everyone else. Okay, they are watching you. Okay, this person watches you, girl, bye. Yes, they watch you. Okay, they watch you. And there's a lot of, it's like they watch you and there's a lot of them talking about you. They discuss you in a positive light. There's a lot of admiration here. And maybe you guys don't even see it. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a lot of not seeing it. Maybe a lot of you guys are like, well, this is done. There's no reciprocity. There's no exchange. What is this? Right? So, yeah, I feel I'm hearing the elimination process. Listen, some of you guys, I'm having a vision. This person parades another person around. They might even parade another person around, but then they're really, it's like they're stuck looking at you. Like they look at you, they're obsessing over what you're doing. Meanwhile, their other party could be dealing with a Leo, Sag, Aries. Meanwhile, their other party are like, well, what about me? Am I like breadcrumbs? Okay, yes. And you're like, you're probably, I'm not doing anything, you know, you're just standing there looking fabulous, you know what I mean? And I don't know, there's just like a lot of it's almost like this person is trying to, they are trying to force themselves to not see what you represent because they don't want to have to deal with the reality that they lost you or they let you go. Okay, so what is the overall so what are they really hiding from you? Why don't we do that? What are they really hiding from you? Listen, this person is not happy without you. Look. You might see them stunting. I'm hearing you might see them stunting, girl. Okay, yes, but they are not happy without you. There's a lot being concealed there. With that high priestess, yes, there's a lot being concealed there. They might be, you know, it's almost like there's a lot of hidden energies in terms of spiritual energy. They feel you. They can feel your vibe. And they might pretend like they don't know what you're talking about. You guys might have been like, well, can you feel my energy? And this person's like, no. Or they might try to make it, you know, they might dim you. They might dim your abilities to tune in to their energy in order to make themselves feel better, right? So I feel like this person literally will drink and get high and look at your picture and like they'll come up with like a master plan to come talk to you, and then they never do. It's like they never have the audacity to even, I mean, they never have even the courage. So again, moving through a lot of that inner stuff, like that inner child, like really working through kind of growing up to love you the way that you're supposed to be loved is what I'm getting, because this is not happening. So what's the outcome? Okay, listen. For some, this person is going to want to work with you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of like, yeah, you're beautiful. Yeah, you know, you have a lot to offer. Yeah, you have this and that. They're going to, I'm hearing they're going to finesse. They're going to tell you they're going to come back around with a lot of player energy. someone here drives a Chevy. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of like, yeah, like this is, this is what I want. This is what I want. And then there's going to be a lot of calling you out on your BS. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, calling them, you're going to call them out on their BS, because a lot of this is about them not being in their truth. This person, listen, you guys are dealing with someone who has really poor boundaries. They cannot set boundaries for the life of them at all. Okay? I feel like a lot of them are ultimately in a place where they might even have another situation. For some of you, they do. For others, this person is just like, they don't commit to anyone or anything. So I do feel there's a lot of resistance around getting grounded here, but you bring out that special place in their heart. It's like I'm hearing you're like my first love. Like you really represent like healing for me. So you guys, this person is going to come back around, but you might want to reconsider this offer, because it's really based on like, look at the flowers for the head, rose-colored glasses. So I don't think this person is really being grounded about what it is that they're really bringing to the table. Does that make sense? So that's what I see for that. Okay. All right. Let's move on. So let's go ahead and move on to pile 2. Okay. Let me see. Okay. All right, pile 2. What's going on with your person? Let's see. Oh, I'm hearing the center of attention. Somebody here is all about it. Yes, somebody here got a lot of attention. Who is it? Who is it? You are dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, fire. You could be dealing with an Aries. Some of you guys are dealing, either you guys are both in the spotlight, or somebody here is getting a lot of attention. Someone here is somebody here is livid, girl bye. Somebody here is pissed. Somebody here is really upset. I'm hearing, I cannot believe I saw you with that dude. I cannot believe I saw you with that dude. It could be a girl, take it as it resonates, but this is about the masculine saying, I cannot believe I saw you with that person. Okay, listen, this person wants to come in, they want to come in with a lot of fire. Okay, I am getting that there's a lot of accusations here. Maybe you guys have had a lot of people gossip or even start stuff in your relationship. There's just like a lot of conflict. There's just like a lot of ears. There's a lot of, there's a lot of just people having access to your private life, and maybe they shouldn't. There's a lot of intrusion. Just a lot of envy about maybe your connection. But either way, there's a lot of confrontation coming in from this person. I feel like there's an energy of you guys moving on, and this person was high and mighty. They didn't think you were going to move on. They are under the impression, this person is under a very deep impression that you belong to them, okay? They're under a very deep impression that you belong to them. I'm also having a vision of like a cycle, like something that's like coming full circle, something that I'm hearing cyclical. So it's a cycle. So something here is being repeated. Some of you guys are dealing with a karmic partner, okay? I feel there's an energy here of this person feeling really upset about most recent events. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, you're dealing, again, I said some signs, but I feel like this person, listen, this person's a little bit on the tan side. I'm getting someone who's a little bit on the thinner side. Someone who, they're a little bit on the shorter side. I feel like they definitely care about their appearance. They definitely care about what they, what they look like. I feel like they're, this is more about, I don't know, you guys, I'm so sorry. I don't want to say it like this, but there's such a superficiality about this energy. And I feel like they're coming in rowdy because they lost you, but it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with their ego. This is about ego here. This isn't even about anything else outside of what they feel they claimed, what they feel is theirs, and how you should be acting accordingly in public, okay? This is what this feels like. It has nothing to do with anything else. So I am getting a lot of what's going on in this connection? Listen, this person, they are trying so hard to block their emotions because I'm getting a vision that they're jumping in their car, they're coming towards you, they're telling you what they need to say, they're being very expressive, they're being very vocal about what they have to say to you, and then they're leaving. So there's a lot of like heated energy around you moving on, or I don't know, this person feels as if the world is ending for them. But I am hearing it's because you're making me look a certain way, like in public. So I don't know what kind of relationship you guys have, but listen, reconciliation in reverse. Somebody here is juggling two parties, and I really I have to say, I feel like it's you guys in this position. It could be someone else, but karmic partner in reverse. So yeah, and passion in reverse. There's a lot of, listen, some of y'all, if this person knows where you live, expect a knock on the door because they want to talk. This person wants to talk to you face to face. I'm hearing they want to look at you in the eyes. Wow. I can't believe I changed for you. Somebody here is so mad. Wow. What you guys do? What'd you guys really do? Keep it real. What'd you guys really do? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth of what's really happening. What you guys do. So I feel like the masculine here doesn't really want to tell you how they feel. And I feel you guys might be feeling a little anxious. Maybe you did something to get this person jealous. Maybe there's a lot of you trying to kind of control the situation. And now it just kind of blew up. I don't know. I am getting a lot of just listen, this person, y'all are working through a lot of karma right now. I don't know. I feel like there's just like a lot of karmic lessons being learned here from this connection. Like a lot of you guys feel really, I'm hearing back and forth. You guys have been back and forth. There's a lot of hot and cold energy. Even if this is energetically, it's like this person is really forcing their energy on you right now. How are they feeling about you? This may not be a part of your future though, also, you guys, because this may be something that you're learning from. So here we have, or someone here is paying their karma, boo. Somebody here is paying some serious karma. And the Emperor here really represents Aries energy. So there is someone here who's really in their power. But again, they have come off the throne to reclaim what they believe is theirs, which is you. And now they're popping off. This person is popping off about all kinds of things. Like, oh yeah, there's a lot of, it's just like a lot of accusations. So I don't know. You guys can let me know. You guys can let me know what that's all about. Because, the tea is getting too real. So what's going on in this connection here? How do they feel about you? I'm hearing my reputation is on the line. Who y'all dating? A puff daddy? This person is really obsessed with what they look like out in public. Okay, yes. So I'm also seeing a child or children involved, you guys. So there's something about like maybe even like having to deal with like a lot of your inner child stuff right now, okay? And I feel there's been a lot of the masculine expecting you to give, or they want you to give. They want you to give, give, give. And maybe this is something that you haven't been willing to do, or vice versa, okay? I do feel that there's a lot of withholding. It's like a power struggle. They want power over you, but they don't want to give to you. But they just want to have power over you, okay? So I am getting a lot of them wanting to control the situation. They want to control you, okay? And they want to control the outcome of this. But most recently, some of you guys have taken a new start. So how are they feeling about you? I'm hearing they want to take you on a trip. This person wants to remove you from someone or something. They want to get in between something. This person doesn't want you to end up with someone else. They really want to kind of come in between you and someone else. Okay, so I am getting a lot of them wanting to, so again, they want to like control, they want to tame, they want to control and tame the situation no matter what. It's like this is their prerogative to just be like, how are they feeling about this? I'm hearing, I saw them first. Okay, yes, I saw them first. Listen, they're going to come in with some nasty communication. They're feeling really hyphy about this. This person is feeling really disturbed. Okay, I'm hearing disturbed. So there's going to be a lot of just them coming in with some nonsense, okay? I hate to say it like that, but it's like so imbalanced. Like they want to keep you in bird's eye view, but they don't want to take the necessary steps to like commit to you. I don't know. That's what it feels like. To be honest with you, that's what it feels like. They have a lot going on in their life right now, and I feel like a big part of this is them kind of taking it out on you too. Like they're taking some of this out on you, and well, I'm hearing you could keep the house. Somebody here is about to give you a house, and now they're retracting their offer. Listen, you guys hurt this person's ego. What y'all do? What y'all do? Okay, you hurt somebody's ego. Yes, you hurt somebody's ego here. So what is the outcome here? They are feeling very upset, but this person feels like now they need to set the record straight in terms of winning you back. I feel like this person is determined. They're determined is what I'm getting. Okay. So let's see here. What is the outcome? You're dealing with a Leo, Sag, Aries. Listen, you guys have someone they got an anger issue, or they have some issues surrounding their own emotional instability. And I feel like a big part of this is, again, they feel like you made them look, I'm hearing you made them look weak out in public, okay? So, I don't know. I feel like this is more about their ego feeling hurt right now. I don't know what you guys did, but this person feeling real ego. They're feeling really in their ego about you. What's the outcome? So you guys are going to have to figure out what this is all about here. The outcome. So listen, it's almost like this person is going to wait for you. Listen, you guys, this person, for some of you, they chose up with someone else. It didn't work out, and now they're upset. Now they're upset that they lost you, girl, bye. Okay? Now they're upset that you've moved on, that you've turned your back. You're looking elsewhere. You're no longer giving to them. You're no longer giving your love. They feel incomplete without you. They don't feel good. They're really unhappy. So I am getting a lot of them. They're going to want to reclaim you. They're going to want to reclaim this whole situation, I do see a big show or a scene. But again, you have to make sure that this is coming from a place of authenticity, that they follow it up with some kind of action, because this is more about their ego, them wanting to claim you because they don't want anyone else to have you. But when it comes down to it, I'm seeing a little bit of some gray area when it comes to action. Okay? All right. So that's for that. Let's move on here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Pile 3. What's it say? Okay, we got Maya, case of the X. Sure. Wow. So what's going on here? How are they really feeling? Okay, listen, I'm hearing I cried my last tear about you. Okay? I cried my last tear. Okay, somebody in their feelings. Okay. So there is a lot of listen, you guys got too many people in your ears. I feel like there's too many people or energies involved. I'm hearing there's a lot of conflict. Okay, somebody here is married with a child. Somebody here already got a whole ass situation at home. But honestly, there's a lot of conflict around what they feel for you. This person does not want to lose you at all costs. This person doesn't care. They don't care what they have to do to get to you. They do not want to lose you. This person is really adamant about making this work. I feel like a lot of you guys may be Leo, Sag, Aries. I'm getting a strong Venetian energy too, like Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Leo is coming up real strong, Sagittarian energy. But there's a lot of, I'm hearing, I want to risk it all for you. Listen, this person sounds really irrational. I'm getting a vision of someone who's really highly in their feelings about you, but I'm hearing it's just something, you move me. You're like a work of art, okay? So a lot of you guys are really dealing with someone who is really attracted to you. There's a lot of physical chemistry here. And I feel like they want a second chance. They really want to show you that they're not who you think they are. But listen, honey, whoever this is for, somebody here married, okay? Somebody here got a whole child and a wife at home or a husband. And there's a lot of promises here. And I'm not saying that they're lying. I'm just saying, like, this is a lot of, yes, like, this is what it could be. This is what it could be. I want it to be this. And then there's a lot of, we'll see. I don't know. I'm hearing you guys say, we'll see. I'm hearing restrictions. So some of you guys are dealing with maybe even like, it's like I'm almost feeling like a lot of Saturn energy, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of restrictions based on divine energy, like divine intervention, okay? Okay, I just want to check the song for you guys. This is Geller, Gentleman. Okay, yes. Who was that? I've never heard of this song, but this is your song, you guys. Okay, listen. This person, they've never had a love like yours before. This person has never had a love like yours before. And I feel like this could be a twin flame. This could be a soulmate. But you have moved them in ways that no one else has ever moved them. You have really given them a feeling that no one else has ever given them. You have really, it's like this is all new for them and they don't understand what to do with this. And I feel like they are already in a situation, but they do want to reconcile, you guys. This person really wants to be all that and then some for you. I feel like if you guys had any toxicity, they want to come out of that. I feel like maybe there's a little bit of some negativity here. I feel like they are kind of reflecting on their behavior. It's like they don't want to treat you the way they treated you in the past. They really want to do things differently. This person really wants to actively change their behavior for you. They want to become a better version of themselves for you. And it's like they're showing you this through, this person's writing you a letter. They like to write. This person's a great writer. They're really creative. I'm getting a lot of Libra energy. It's like they're trying to review what they've done, okay? And they're trying to make it right. And I'm almost getting like this person really wants to kind of come clean about certain things that they weren't clear about or they weren't even honest about, okay? And I'm getting a lot of them wanting to come back in to clear the slate, to really be real with you. Some of you guys, listen, the fact that you've mastered your self-love has really activated a lot of them wanting to come towards you. Like, you stand in your power. I am getting a lot of people who orbit around you. You know what I like to call that, right? A lot of hyenas. You guys have like a lot of people who are watching or even just kind of like observing what you're doing, and it's like they recognize that you're in your own world, you're in your own zone, you're not even like phased by your environment, and they think this is really beautiful. They think that the way you love yourself, the way you have mastered a lot of your own beauty, the way you have mastered yourself is absolutely wonderful. It's something that they are admiring. They really are attracted to that, okay? So I do feel they want to come in. They feel like you're the real deal. They feel like this is permanent. They feel like this is a new start. This could be something really beautiful, right? So, you know, a lot of this ultimately, this person is not happy, you guys. I know I said I had a vision of them being married or they have maybe a family situation, but there's a lot of unhappiness here about this. I'm hearing tradition. So maybe they did this because it was an arranged marriage or it was tradition or it was something they felt like they had to do, but they are not happy. They're not happy with this. They are completely disconnected. And I almost feel like this person, they know they're disconnected. Their person knows they're disconnected. And it's like they're kind of just trucking along to truck along. And I feel both of you guys are not happy without each other. And maybe there were some red flags. Maybe it's like, I'm hearing, I needed space. I needed this time to figure it out. I needed time to figure out if you were the one, you know? They don't, it's like, I don't think this person really wants to pull you into a third party. I don't think they want to be unfaithful. I don't think they want to kind of pull you into drama. But it's almost like I'm hearing like, I don't know what else to do and how to get you back. I'm also having a vision of a lot of orange. So there's a lot of sacral, there's a lot of sexual energy here. There's a lot of just wanting to kind of be around you. I'm hearing there's something about your spirit. Your spirit's really, really strong. So it's like they're addicted to your strength because they don't have it, right? There's a lot of them wanting to kind of, I don't know. It's like they want this strength because they don't have it within themselves. And I don't know, maybe there's like a level of duality here. Maybe you guys have a lot of you guys have a lot of similarities. You guys have a lot of differences, but they still kind of make you feel like there's a balance, okay? Like you guys balance each other out. And ultimately, there's definitely like a determination though. No matter what, there's still a determination despite whatever's happening. Okay? But right now I feel like that they're closing out a cycle. Listen, some of you guys have said some harsh things to this person, or they feel like you kind of popped off, or they feel like the conversations you guys have had most recently have been really intense, or they feel a little bit confrontational. And I feel like this person kind of wants to soften things. They want to bring some kind of balance and peace into the situation. There's been a lot of like, you did this, you did that, you know. And This person, some of you guys, this person's going to write you a song or a letter. There's something about a completed cycle. Some of you guys are going to get a lot of clarity around this. Either a text, a written letter, I don't know. You know your person, I don't know. But there's a lot of just kind of confronting their past. They want to really confront themselves with you. They don't want to be in this stalemate with you anymore, okay? But I will say, you know, the recognition here is they know they're in a situation right now, okay, with that Emperor in reverse. They know where they are right now with that, you know, they're Leo, Sag, Aries. They know where they're at. And they know how they feel about you. It's just taking them this long to get it. It's like it's taken them this long to get it. Does that make sense? So, I want you guys to give this some time, though. I do feel this person's going to come back in. What's the outcome here? But it's almost like they're pulling from ego. Okay? Yeah, I'm hearing something about intentions, you guys. Make sure this person's intentions are really clear with you when they do come back, because although they're still going to have a situation, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to go away overnight. So you got to make sure that they're really at where they're at and ask questions, right? Ask questions, because I am getting a lot of reckless behavior. Girl, bye. A lot of reckless behavior towards you, a lot of coming in kind of like bullheaded and like, wait, like let's, da, 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 da. But again, where's the direction? There needs to be like a direction. You can't just have all these empty promises, right? Like, because where does that go? Where does that end? So what is the outcome here for pile 3? I am getting a conversation that is going to lead to more conversation, but this person is going to be in and out because they can't right now. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of telepathic communication. There's going to be a lot of inner reflection. I feel like they are going to ask you out to eat or something, or they're something along the lines of, let's talk about this, let's see what's really happening. And for others, it's just they're concealing that they already have a situation. It's like they have a home life, but they're really going to kind of move through, I want my cake and eat it too kind of deal. I don't know, I really want to confirm this real quick. It's like they really want to move through this, like, I want my cake and I want to eat it too kind of vibe, okay? And I get, yeah, you guys, this person, listen, you guys have to set a lot of boundaries around this person. There's going to be a lot because, yeah, they're regretting losing you, but ultimately, you know, there's still going to be a lot of secrets, a lot of hidden agendas, a lot of, you know, still wanting to kind of keep things on the low until they figure out what they're doing with their marriage. Maybe they need to figure out, you know, the finalization of things. But you're being advised to ultimately, if this person really wants to come in and they really want to offer you like a situation where they want to get back with you, which is fine. A lot of you guys really, really need to set strong boundaries around what this is going to be, because otherwise, if you don't, they're going to run with it. This person's going to run with it, girl. They're going to run. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what's your advice. Let this be what it's going to be. I'm almost getting like, let this be what it's going to be. Let this be what it's going to be. Listen, some of you guys are advised to just let this go. Like, if they come back, let it transform. Like, let it transform with your boundaries. And thrive, rise. Take this as a learned experience. For others, this is actually going to be a transformation where they're going to make a choice. This person is going to really make a choice. For others, this person is not making a choice. They're BSing you. Okay? you have to stand in your power, and you have to really set your boundaries, like, because I'm getting a lot of this person like coming in. They're going to come in with a lot of heartfelt energy, which is great, but they're lacking the staying power, because I'm having a vision of them going back to who they first left. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get clear. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, so you want to get clear with that. I don't know, let's get one more. I'm sorry, I'm dragging this out. Yeah, they're going to ask for forgiveness again. So listen, this person is going to come in with a lot of honesty. Both of you guys are going to be honest with each other. Do not forget that they already have a situation. Yes, they might want a legacy with you. They might want that long term with you, but do not forget that they still have a situation. So until they clear that up, I really recommend just being a friend. If they really want to be a part of your life, they're going to have to accept that friendship is on the table, and that's it. Right? Okay. I hope that helped you guys. Bye.